Well, welcome once again, ladies and gentlemen, to the 23rd Annual International Paper Modelers Convention down in beautiful Sterling, Virginia. We didn't have a get-together last year because of COVID. This year we do, but because of COVID, tables are separated by a good distance. This is the check-in table where you can cast your ballots for the models that you like, vote on what you like. The poster for today's event, Mr. Anzoff, who is nice enough to organize everything each year, and some of the models that were done by Ellen Rose. Getting some glare there, sorry about that. There's the late Mr. Rose. The models that are built here are the prototypes for the kits that Mr. Rose put out. And this is some of the artwork that was created for the production of the paper kits. A large model of the Saturn V, which is 5.5 feet long. The kit of the DC-3, of which this is just the front end of, and again this is the prototype. It differs slightly in the nose art and has been through a little turmoil, but nothing that's not totally repairable. Moving on, come to Ann McComb's table.
Because at the time I hadn't quite figured out
very nice Sherman tank.
X-Acto knives, so I did that with scissors.
Some architectural models, some small aircraft architectural models, Sphinx and the Pyramid. Hi. Lil and Don Booth's table. Hi.
Do you see me?
Yeah. Yep. Darling Lil.
Yeah, smile.
Did Don make that for you?
I did it.
Very nice.
Yeah.
That's a good surprise.
Just before we came here.
Really?
Yeah, before we left the house, yeah.
Cool. Don likes to be busy when he comes down here, and I see he's working on tank treads for a World War I British tank. It looks like something similar to that, but not quite the same.
They had one that's called the Queen Mary, but I think it was triangular, and it was like that. It was, and they used it.
Some Vietnam airplanes.
It was just like that trailer with the dragon wagon, except it was longer.
And there's Mr. Don and Kevin Stevens' table.
Yeah, the white.
This is very interesting because it's the chassis of a Mack truck, complete with the chain drive.
So even though it has a white star,
he's working on a tank model now with the interior.
And where you can see the formation sign.
And his famous dragon wagon with the Sherman tank. This is all paper. It looks like it's plastic. It's seamless. It's beautiful. The only thing it's not paper on it is the chains.
They have them on the internet. You can look this stuff up. And I have a number of books.
That's how you build one of the tires.
I don't.
Some ancillary items and the kit underneath. That's just the cover of the kit. The kit and both the tank and the transporter have been built.
That's about the limit of my
This one even has the glazing in the commander's periscopes.
And so they would say, oh, well, this is the 37th Field Regiment of the
That was,
Royal
I
Mechanical
believe, the
Engineers,
chassis.
REME, Royal Electrical Mechanical Engineer.
Moving on, we have Matt Jeffson's wonderful agrigami table. Everything here is agricultural.
Yeah, I'd like to see that one.
Fragile equipment.
Well, I'm gonna stagger down.
This is one of the built tires. It's all paper, and he printed it inside as well as out. And it looks like a tire just ready to be put on the next tractor. And nothing runs like a deer, they say. Not origami, agrigami. And he has nice plastic cases that are stackable, all filled with his product. It's beautiful stuff he's got here.
And of course, this is John Wester's model.
Fine detail in that.
And this is Don Weeks built this. So Don is also. No, this is. I thought this was been a long time. Nobody may have it done.
Oh, you know what my current project here? X2. That's what it is. I bought a lot of stuff. And it has full interior. I got all your stuff now. Now it's all kind of closed up now. I'm working on all the wheels and the tracks. I haven't done it. This one, yeah, well, you have an option.
Well, the first time that I met this gentleman, Roman Detnya, was over 25 years ago at an international hobby convention held in Fort Washington, PA. He had a built model of the USS Arizona in its Pearl Harbor guise. He had the kit available, which I purchased and built, and you can see pictures of that on my Facebook page. Since then, he's come out with a second, more detailed Arizona kit, along with these beautiful models. His Fletcher Destroyer, which is very accurate. It has the off-center guns. And the single rudder in the back, the way it should. And some very small ships, about 1/1000th to 1/1200th scale. They're printed out, but 3D printed. Everything else is printed out on sheets of paper, cut out, glued together. Detail added, small pieces of wire, whatever it takes to get the detail in. The detail is absolutely fantastic. This apparently is HMS Exeter, which went after the Graf Spee British World War II cruiser. Okay, now we come to Steve Brown, and Steve has all of his convention badges, going all the way back to the first ones. Steve is the only member of the Paper Modelers Convention that has attended every convention. Small Empire State Building, Railroad Station, various agricultural models, a couple ships, Bach harpsichord, something resembling Thomas the Tank Engine, but not quite. FedEx when it absolutely has to be there overnight. And a Hogwarts owl. space shuttle. I believe the Kingfisher. And we will take a slight pause to get back to the other rooms in the convention.